everyone, welcome back to The Bold and the Beautiful. Friday, November 7th delivers heartbreak, betrayal, and one shocking new alliance that could shake Los Angeles. Electra is spiraling after the chaos with Dickie and Remy, while Sheila plots her next move, this time with Remy by her side. Stay tuned, because what comes next could change everything. After the chaos surrounding Dickie Sharp and Remy Price, Electra Forrester is a woman unraveling. Once bold and self-assured, she now walks through her home like a shadow, haunted by memories that refuse to fade. Her confidence, her spark, her laughter, all seem to have been stolen by heartbreak. Will Spencer does everything he can to comfort her, whispering promises of loyalty and love. But his words barely reach her. It's not that she doesn't want to believe him, she just can't. Somewhere deep inside, she fears those promises will shatter the moment Luna Nozawa's name is mentioned. Luna's pregnancy has changed everything. To Electra, it's not just news, it's a reminder that the past always finds a way to bleed into the present. Each headline, each whisper, cuts her a little deeper. The jealousy is quiet, but constant, eating away at her peace. She tries to stay composed, yet late at night, when no one's watching, she breaks. Staring into the mirror, she whispers, maybe love isn't enough when the ghosts of the past keep winning. It's a confession soaked in sadness and truth. For viewers, it's heartbreakingly clear, Electra isn't just hurting. She's slipping. And in The Bold and the Beautiful, when pain turns into anger, someone always ends up paying the price. While Electra struggles to hold herself together, elsewhere in Los Angeles, a far more dangerous connection begins to form. Remy Price, desperate to fix the damage he's caused, seeks help from the last person anyone would expect, Sheila Carter. The moment Sheila opens the door, that knowing smile spreads across her face. You wouldn't be here unless you were desperate, she teases. And she's right. Remy needs guidance, forgiveness, maybe even redemption. But Sheila doesn't give anything away for free. She listens to his pain with feigned compassion, nodding as he speaks of guilt and regret. Then, slowly, she begins to twist his words, reshaping his remorse into something she can use. Redemption only comes, she murmurs, when you take back what you lost. To Remy, it sounds like wisdom. To Sheila, it's strategy. She agrees to help him, to guide him toward reconciliation with Dickie. But in exchange, she demands a favor of her own. Remy must help her keep Taylor Hayes away from Deacon Sharp. If he succeeds, Sheila believes she can secure Deacon's love once and for all. It's a chilling alliance, two wounded souls trading morality for opportunity. Remy thinks he's found an ally. In reality, he's stepped into Sheila's web, a place where loyalty doesn't last and every secret comes with a price. In the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, deals like these never end quietly. They explode, and this one is only just beginning. While schemes unfold behind closed doors, a softer but equally dangerous story develops elsewhere, between Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp. What began as therapy has turned into temptation. Each session feels heavier than the last. They talk about forgiveness, about healing, about moving forward, but beneath those words, something else pulses. Every glance lingers too long. Every silence feels intimate. The air between them crackles with everything they're too afraid to say. Taylor tells herself it's harmless, that she's simply helping Deacon rebuild his life. Yet her heart betrays her every time he speaks. Deacon, too, is conflicted. He tells himself that Taylor represents calm, stability, and peace, but he's drawn to her warmth in a way he can't explain. With Sheila, love feels like survival. With Taylor, it feels like salvation. But salvation always comes with a price. Their connection grows stronger, and soon, even they can't ignore it. Meanwhile, Sheila begins to notice. Deacon avoids her touch, hesitates at her name, and looks away when she mentions Taylor. That's all it takes for suspicion to bloom, and with Sheila, suspicion always turns to vengeance. She thought Taylor was Deacon's healer. Now she fears Taylor might be his heart. And once that realization hits, Los Angeles won't be big enough to contain the storm that follows. Because in The Bold and the Beautiful, forbidden love never stays secret for long, and when it finally explodes, no one escapes untouched. Sheila Carter has spent months convincing the world, and herself, that she's changed. On the surface, she seems calm, disciplined, almost gentle. She talks about growth, redemption, and second chances as if she finally believes them. But anyone who truly knows Sheila knows the truth. Beneath that polite smile still lives a predator. Her redemption story isn't built on goodness. It's built on strategy. And that strategy depends on one thing: Deacon Sharp's approval. He is the key to her fragile sense of worth, her proof to the world that she's capable of love. But now, another woman threatens that illusion: Taylor Hayes. Sheila sees it in Deacon's eyes when he speaks about Taylor. The warmth, the admiration, the spark she once believed belonged only to her. And that's when the old Sheila starts to resurface. The one who doesn't forgive, the one who eliminates obstacles. So, when Remy Price shows up at her door, looking for advice, she sees more than a broken man, she sees opportunity. To him, she offers guidance. To herself, she whispers a plan. She'll use Remy's guilt, his desperation, his hunger to make things right, and turn him into a weapon of her revenge. Remy believes they share the same mission, redemption. But in truth, he's being drafted into Sheila's private war. He doesn't realize that every favor she offers, every word of comfort, is pulling him deeper into her control. Her goal is simple: make Taylor disappear from Deacon's orbit. Once Taylor is gone, Sheila can rebuild her fantasy: a perfect love, a perfect life, a perfect version of herself. But perfection doesn't exist in The Bold and the Beautiful. And when Deacon eventually uncovers how far she's gone, using others, lying, manipulating, that illusion will shatter. Sheila Carter believes she can control everyone around her. But this time, she may be tightening a noose around her own neck. As Friday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful draws to a close, every storyline burns toward the edge of disaster. The camera may fade to black, but the tension keeps rising. Electra Forrester is caught between jealousy and heartbreak, spiraling into choices that could destroy her future with Will Spencer. Remy Price is walking a dangerous path, thinking he's on the road to redemption, but every step brings him closer to Sheila's manipulation. And Sheila Carter? She's playing her most dangerous game yet, weaving lies with precision while pretending to be reformed. She's convinced herself this plan will protect her love with Deacon. But as every fan knows, in this world, lies don't stay buried, they detonate. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp drift closer to temptation, unaware that every conversation, every stolen glance, feeds the fire of Sheila's jealousy. They're walking straight into the storm, and they don't even see it coming. In The Bold and the Beautiful, every promise hides a secret. Every alliance has a price. And when love turns to obsession, even the strongest hearts can break beyond repair. So tell me, who do you think will pay first? Will Sheila's scheme collapse before it begins? Or will her obsession consume everything she loves, including herself? Stay tuned, because in this world, nothing stays beautiful for long.